The largest discussed thing in this world is relationships. So let's just take one relationship that is causing more angst than anything else, is a man-woman love. Tell me about the nature of that and why does it cause that much angst? And is there a potential spiritual dimension to the nature of a man-woman love? We've talked about feminine, masculine, male, female. Is there something we can find in a marriage that takes it beyond the stresses and strains of an everyday practical marriage?
See, there is no such thing as man-dog love, man-woman love, man-mother love, man-son love, man-daughter love. There is no such thing. Love is just a certain sweetness of emotion. How you're arriving at it is the only question, isn't it? The method.
Yeah.
Now, we were looking at this, we do this because when you see a person, if you see body, mind, emotion, this, that, you tend to like, dislike, get entangled, all these things. So first thing is, when you meet a person, you identify his ultimate nature. There is a source of creation within him, that's why he is created. So the very source of creation within him, first you bow down to that. You're trying to establish a relationship with that because that's your aspiration with yourself also. You're repeatedly asking, who am I? So you're trying to find that answer everywhere. First thing, if you see whether that experience is there or not, you're cultivating the direction towards that. When I see you, I can say hi. Instead of that, I do this. Because first thing is, you refer to the source of creation in the person, then maybe we'll interact on different levels. If we like the intellect of the person, we talk to that. If we like the emotion of the person, we hug them. If we… if it's physical, it goes in a different direction, whatever. So the man-woman thing is a compulsive love affair. Nature is pushing you towards each other because nature is interested in only one thing, to perpetuating herself. If it somehow doesn't put a man-woman together, you and me wouldn't be here. So whether they love each other or not, that's not the question, they have to come together somehow, otherwise you and me wouldn't be born. So this is a compulsive need. This need is throwing people together to experience some sense of oneness. This is one love affair chemically supported by nature.
Okay.
All the other love affairs are not chemically supported by nature, it is just yours. But this is one love affair which is chemically supported by nature. For most of these love affairs, unfortunately, once the chemistry runs out, they wonder why the hell are they together. So before the chemistry runs out, you are supposed to establish a different level of conscious love affair, which is beyond the chemistry. If that doesn't happen, it turns ugly.
So what is that love affair? That is a conscious love affair. Let's talk about that. And let's take it further. Is there a potential spiritual dimension to it? I'm not saying there has to be. Is there a potentially? But let's first say, when the chemicals don't react anymore, what reacts? What works? What makes it work?
See, chemistry is of the body,
Yeah.
okay? The bodily chemistry plays up certain things according to its needs. The moment the need is satisfied, you wonder why the hell are you here,
Yeah.
okay? So that is a very different kind of thing. That is nature's trick. You are… like you are 10, 11 years of age, the world was everything fine with it. Suddenly, your intelligence got hijacked by your hormones, suddenly the whole world looks different, all of a sudden. So all that's happened is, your intelligence got hijacked by the hormones. The chemistry has hijacked you. Very, very few individuals have the necessary awareness to look beyond that at life. Everybody else get flooded by this process. By the time they recover, usually it's too late. Not necessarily. So is it something wrong or right? There's nothing wrong or right, it's just limited, that's all. Is being limited a crime? No. But the nature of the human being is such, he suffers limitations. He doesn't like it. So what you're referring to as love is basically the sweetness of your emotion. You sit here, you could feel love about somebody who is not even here. So it's got nothing to do with anybody. It is just the sweetness of your emotion. Now is your love affair, your ability to love, is it on self-start or is it on push-start? Do you have to push around to be loving or can you be just loving by yourself? That's a question. If you look at this carefully, naturally your innermost longing is to be free of every human being on the planet, to free of everything, so that you can be just the way you want to be. But right now, socially, we have attached ourselves to all these things because we think that's the only way it works. That is the way it has worked for a lot of people, because a lot of people are only have to be pushed, only then something happens to them. It is what to say, a rudimentary technology. If your car has to be pushed every day, today we consider it a rudimentary technology, isn't it? Maybe 50, 60 years ago, a push-start car was quite okay. As long as it starts, it was okay. But not anymore. So, once a human being becomes more and more aware of his own nature, he understands to experience love, to experience blissfulness, to experience ecstasy, even to experience orgasmic ways of life, you don't need anybody actually. If you just sit here, you can make it happen within yourself. Because after all, it's your body, it's your mind, it's your emotion, it's your chemistry, and you are the one who is creating all the experiences of your life. Because people are not conscious of this, that you are the maker of your life, you are the one who is doing your life the way you want it, most people still believe that their experiences are being shaped by people and situations around them. But that's not true. Human experiences are 100% self-created, 100%. So if it's self-created, right now if you sit here, would you choose to maintain sweetness of your mind, sweetness of your body, sweetness of your emotion, sweetness of your energy, or would you like something bitter?
Yeah, I'd prefer sweetness.
Sweetness. So you would naturally be loving. It doesn't take anybody.